Yo, what is up, guys? We're back with another video. Today we're going to be watching another Vegan Gets Destroyed video. Today it's going to be a video where Piers Morgan, a news analyst, big guy, big famous guy, eats a steak in front of a vegan activist. Basically destroys a vegan activist, okay? Let's get right into this video.
They've tipped milk all over the floor of Fortnum & Mason and Selfridges in London. They've hurled white paint at the gates of the Houses of Parliament. Now they've...
Oh, look at them destroying all that cheese. What is this?
...targeted a high-end steakhouse in London. And the waitresses did what many have wanted to do with these protesters for a while. Take a look.
Okay, so there's vegans in front of a steakhouse, basically destroying it. They're kicking them all out. Bye-bye, vegan. Good day to you.
Well, joining me now is Animal Rebellion spokesman Nathan McGovern and celebrity chef Aldo Zilli. Got it right this time.
That dude looks like a vegan, okay? Let me go back to this guy. Look at him.
McGovern and
look at him. If somebody asked you to name what a vegan looks like, you would point to this guy. You would be like, this guy is a vegan.
Celebrity chef Aldo Zilli.
He's just he's a weak gooner, boys. He's not a true gooner. He's a weak one.
Right this time. He picked me up on it. Aldo,
he doesn't even goon, bro. He doesn't take Zens.
Good to see you both. Nathan, start with you. I don't like vegans very much. I don't think...
Based! Immediately with the I hate vegans.
And if you look very healthy.
I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, I think you all look pretty
Damn,
pasty
you calling him fat.
And unhealthy to me.
Oh my god. Dude, did Piers Morgan just called him pasty face and unhealthy? Listen, no offense, but what is this, Piers? What is this right here? That's what you call... You're a little unhealthy yourself, buddy. You can't judge.
That's your choice. What I don't do is I don't go running into vegan restaurants and start screaming abuse at you all and have to be pulled out by people because you're ruining everyone's fun. Why do you do that to meat eaters?
Well, Piers, you've started on an absolute blinder today. I actually brought a little game with me for Aldo, perhaps the audience to play. It's a Piers Morgan vegan bingo. Maybe we get a zoom on that from the camera. And you've actually just ticked off one straight away. I'll just go with that. We're looking at row or a column already. So the thing is, within years...
Was that supposed to be like a zinger? Was that supposed to be like his insult there? That wasn't funny, dude.
Is technology like precision fermentation, alt protein, is going to produce the exact same products that you love right now, using a fraction of the land, producing a fraction of the carbon footprint.
I like eating meat.
It's the exact same product.
No, but I like...
Is it like able to... Like, I hear vegans talk about this all the time, but are they able to prove that something like this is feasible in like a large scale? Are they like able to prove something like that? Like, can they actually do that on a large scale for an entire like country's output of food? Because that I haven't seen anywhere where that's possible.
I like eating meat.
Fine. You'll be eating the exact same product.
In fact, the more you guys do this kind of thing, the more meat I want to eat.
That's absolutely fine.
It's true.
That's fine. That's fine.
Literally, it's a bit... Honestly, it's true. The more stuff you do like this...
Sorry, I didn't catch that. It's true, is it? You've said that about...
Every time a vegan snacks down on their, like, impossible meat, I eat double the meat. I do the same thing. I will undo everything you have done, Mr. Vegan.
About 3 times, I didn't quite catch it. That you like eating meat?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get it the first 3 times.
How committed a vegan are you?
How committed a vegan am I?
Do you drink almond milk?
Oh, you've ticked off another one. Fantastic, Piers. You are on an absolute
Does it have
roll.
answering questions?
I don't know. I'll keep that one hidden from you. Take the fun out.
Is that like his way of like actually negating any question that he asks? Is just go to his bingo card. It's like, oh, you got a great question that I've heard a million times. I'm gonna go ahead and instead of answer your question, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn it into game. It's stupid. It's a stupid thing to do.
It's not much of an interview. I mean, you can have your little chart, but do you drink almond milk?
No.
Do you eat almonds?
This is why like people hate vegans. It's just they're so smug, man. They're just so smug. Like they make some good points. Vegans make good points. but they're just so smug about it. It's like, I would have listened to your point, but now I'm just gonna go eat meat. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm gonna eat double the meat now because of you.
No. You eat avocado?
No.
What do you eat? What do you drink?
I love seasonal British fruit and veg.
Right.
You know, I love supporting British farmers. I love going to a farmer's market, seeing what they have to offer. You know, I love eating a plant-based
But
diet.
most science now says that if you don't have a balanced diet, it's actually unhealthy for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why a plant-based diet, a balanced plant-based diet is healthy.
Aldo, what do you feel? I mean, your restaurant is very close to where this happened, right? What do you feel about these activists running in, ruining people's meals?
Listen, 25 years ago, I opened one of the first vegetarian restaurants in London, it's Soho. And if it was now, it's probably more successful. Then it didn't get very successful. But anyway, cut long story short, I don't have any problems. I've written a vegetarian book, not a vegan book. I don't have any problems with veganism and vegetarian people because I have restaurants. I'm a consultant for a number of restaurants.
Nobody hates vegetarians, but everybody hates a vegan for some reason. Like, vegetarians are cool. Vegans are losers.
Number of restaurant companies, and we have vegan and vegetarians on menus. So I don't understand when it gets out of hand that these people have to disrupt our business.
Well, because they have no respect for meat eaters. But if we were doing the same thing to them, they'd all go nuts, right? Wouldn't you? You'd all go nuts. If I came running into your little vegan hellholes and began screaming abuse, you'd all throw your toys out the pram, as you do on a daily basis.
People should go into like vegan restaurants and start cooking meat in there. It's just like stand outside of a vegan restaurant with a grill and some steak and just cook the steak right outside of the vegan restaurant. That would be a hilarious skit.
My toys out the pram right now, Piers. I'm loving this, to be honest.
What are you loving?
I'm loving this open conversation that we're having about this actual quite.
But why do you have to go and do a restaurant and disrupt our business, disrupt the customers, other people that want to eat the meat, other people that want to enjoy themselves, they want to go and have a night out? I don't have any problems with you guys coming to our restaurants and ordering a vegan dish. In fact, in January, we always do a veganuary, and we got...
Because vegans are annoying, dude. That's it. They're just annoying people. That's what they are.
A lot of different ingredients to create menus for you guys.
I'm going to change it.
I don't understand why we have to suffer your mentality of coming to our restaurants and trying to disrupt the customers that are having a fantastic time and they want to eat a steak.
What's the answer?
No, it's actually a good question, Aldo. And actually, it's fantastic that you create fantastic vegan dishes. The fact of the matter is, when we look at high-end restaurants, you know, salt-based restaurant, Manor up in Manchester that was also disrupted at the weekend, these are symbols of a broken system, you know.
Why? Because he makes nice food.
Because people want to eat meat? Is that broken?
Of a broken system where, you
Something
know,
people have been doing for the last 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 years.
I was in one of his restaurants last week in Qatar. Loved it. Fantastic. But he served me. I've got a clip, I think, of him.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to show it. I was wondering how long it would take.
That was me doing his little salt trick. He taught me.
You weren't very good at it.
He then actually cooked it in front of me and he fed me, actually, directly fed me the meat into my mouth. It was delicious. Loved it.
Fine.
Loved it.
I would invite any vegans.
But if you'd run in and tried to interrupt and just ruin everyone's night, I would have done what those waitresses did, just thrown you out.
That's absolutely fine.
So what's the point of it all? What does it achieve? None of you make me want to change my mind. I just think, what annoying little squits. Honestly, I do. It's the same when you're chucking paint at Van Gogh paintings. It's the same when you're tying yourself to fuel pumps or hanging yourself on bridges and stopping people using Dartford Tunnel. It's all the same. You're just all too annoying. So the British public don't like annoying people, and they don't like their lives being disrupted. They want their freedom to have a choice. The choices I had in Qatar last week to have Salt Bay's restaurant you invaded, to do this to my mouth.
Can you imagine someone coming in?
Well, that's the problem with vegans. They don't want you to have a choice. They want you to eat their meat. They want you to eat their impossible dog crap meat. It's terrible. Nobody wants to eat it, though. Make it taste good, and people will eat it. People will have it as a substitute if it tastes good.
Fine, Piers.
This is it.
But it doesn't taste good.
Have we got the clip? We haven't got the clip.
Oh, what shit.
Oh, you just ran it? Okay.
No, but can you imagine you coming to our restaurants and then you get some people coming to your table and trying to disrupt your evening? It's abuse.
I am going to start running into vegan restaurants.
That's
I am.
fine.
Base.
Go for it.
Shouting,
That's
Base.
your right to protest,
grabbing
Piers.
tables, and so you can't eat
Base.
the gruel, and just see how you lot like it. I'm
Honestly,
going to go to
Piers.
your house and chop paint all over it.
Piers, you've got a right to protest. Oof! You've got me another one.
Take it
Oh!
off your bingo.
There we go.
Take it off your
Lovely.
bingo, son.
There we go.
Where's the salt? Where's it?
Won't need any of this gruel.
That's it.
Let's put that
Fantastic.
to one side, but I will have a bit of
Yeah.
steak just to.
Get that.
You didn't.
Get that green stuff out of the way. We need that meat, boy. What is that, steak sauce?
Salt
Put
it,
some
though.
on
See,
there.
all you've achieved is you've made me
Hell
want
yeah,
to
brother.
do this. Just
That's
eat
Based
that.
Piers Morgan.
Fine. You go
Based.
for it.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills. Hello? Should you become stranded, be ready.
Piers Morgan is
Do you know how
a
many
base,
steaks he's
dude.
had from my restaurant?
Yeah, a lot. But here's my point. I love eating steak. I'm not going to stop eating steak.
Yeah.
And the very last thing on earth that will stop me eating steak is people like you with your pasty faces running into our restaurant telling us to stop eating steak.
That's
the
fine.
very last
He's
thing
killing
I
them,
do.
man.
Absolutely.
Because
He's
you
killing
can't
them.
present to me
Yes.
vitality or good health. You just all look like you want a good bit of steak.
That's
Honestly, you
absolutely
do.
fine.
When's like the last time you saw a vegan and you're like, I want to look like that guy? I don't think anybody's ever thought I want to look like that vegan. Everybody's like, oh, I want to look like Arnold. I want to look like Chris Bumstead. I want to look like Muhammad Ali. Those are all meat eaters. I want to look like Tyson Fury. Or nobody wants to look like Tyson Fury. I want to look like LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. That's who I want to look like. I don't want to look like this dude. Nobody wants to look like this dude. You want to look like a meat eater, not a vegan.
Fully entitled to that opinion. And as I've
Now, there
just
are
said
some
earlier,
beef
you're right to
vegans.
protest if you want to run into a
Your
vegan
mates are
restaurant.
also the Extinction
Absolutely
Rebellion,
fine.
right?
My mates.
You're all like interwoven, like you said before we came on air.
What, like a woolen blanket.
Well, are you
together.
connected or not?
No. So we're a sister movement.
A sister
to
movement, what's that?
Extinction Rebellion.
Sounds a bit sexist.
No, we have, common goals.
What are your
such
common
as-
goals? Irritating people.
This dude's such a loser.
such
Are they?
as-
He's a loser.
Such as tackling the climate and ecological emergencies.
This dude is like he's such a loser looking like. He looks such like a loser, man.
Which, I'm sure all of us.
What did you think?
here-
No
of Meghan
offense,
Harry
but
using
just
a
like-
private plane?
Oh,
Nobody wants to
there
be
we
this
go,
guy.
Meghan Markle. That's another one.
What,
That's
the other
4
two?
for 9. I'm not going to give you that,
What
mate.
did you think of them using a private plane to go to this award show? You must be furious,
It's
right?
incredible how you manage
Are you
to
furious?
turn this into, let's dump on Meghan and
Nathan,
Harry.
just
You're
simple
a
question.
gender, Piers. Oh,
You just
Dang.
talked about-
And he's a Meghan Markle stan too. Damn.
incredible.
I just
What a
wonder whether.
cuck.
in their plane.
I just wonder whether you. Do you feel?
I don't like using that word, but this dude's a cuck.
When you go on a
Do you
plane,
feel
no,
angry they used a private plane or not?
No,
Or
I
should we all
think
use private
what we
planes?
should have is affordable travel for
Right,
everyone.
but they used a private
What we
plane.
should have is travel systems.
Do you
that don't
criticise
mean
them for using a
have to
private
use
plane or
planes.
not? Or because they're the woke
obviously-
king
it's
and
obviously
queen, you're not
great
allowed
that
to.
They're using a plane.
Is it
I would
'cause you-
imagine
It's like the dude can't even like explain. His like idols do something stupid that he's probably against, and he doesn't have the capacity to even criticize them. Can't do it.
I would have much preferred.
You know why you can't, don't you, Nathan? Because this is against
Piers,
hypocrisy.
to
You
your
can't
face,
because you,
I am
Nathan
telling
McGovern,
you.
don't want to read a headline tomorrow saying Nathan McGovern from Animal Rebellion slams Meghan and Harry for using private plane. You don't want to say it because, like them,
You should
you're a
slam
flaming
them.
Hypocrite. You'd rather go in.
There we go. You got me a
Facts.
column.
You'd rather.
Brilliant.
You'd rather go.
Fantastic,
You'd
Piers.
rather go.
He
into
keeps going back to the
restaurants like Aldo.
he keeps going back to like the bingo thing, but it's like he's not making any points at all. It's like he looks like a weird loser. This is like a weird vegan loser.
Or Salt Bays or whatever, and just make a nuisance of yourselves because it's easier. But what you
Easier.
should be doing, if you're intellectually honest, is saying Meghan and Harry stop using private planes, but you won't
Yeah,
because they're
I will,
your
I will
little
say it
white
right
king
now
and
if you let
queen.
me. I will say it right now
Aldo,
if you will let me.
final
Piers.
word to you about a balanced diet. Most science I've read lately says that actually having no meat in your diet at all is not necessarily a beneficial
Or
thing
fish,
at all.
for that matter.
Right, or fish.
Yeah, I mean, we have to have a balanced diet, and it's important for our well-being for getting healthy, if you work out in the gym like I do,
True.
I need to have maybe some good protein.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I did go vegan for 6 months.
Did you nearly kill it?
He doesn't work out in the gym.
Couple of years ago.
No, he
Killed me,
doesn't.
right?
And,
I went vegan for an hour. I had a lettuce.
He's a
It didn't
little
kill
old,
me,
so
it
he
didn't
might.
kill me,
What
but-
about that vegan Greg sausage
He's
roll?
old, so he
It
might.
was disgusting.
disgusting.
Complete
Of
racket.
course,
Exactly.
yeah.
More calories in a Greg's vegan sausage roll than there are in a McDonald's cheeseburger.
What I don't
I'd rather have a
understand-
McDonald's
What's the
cheeseburger.
relevance?
At least it tastes better.
It's naming the dishes, and you know, like they're meat,
I just
but
think,
they're not
Nathan,
meat.
look, Nathan, here's the point. If you want to win an argument, you just can't be annoying all the time. You can't just ruin everyone's fun and their lives, walking around like you had the only way forward for life and the universe, the Nathan McGovern rule book.
It's not me.
Thou shalt
Based.
do this, this, and this.
Based. Nobody wants to be a vegan. Vegans suck. That's what we're going to have. They make good points sometimes, but their points are negated because they suck. I will eat double the meat because of who they are. All right, that's going to be it, boys. Have a good one.